Hello everyone. This is Pallavi Mahagaukar. I am an assistant professor at MIT. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this lecture series, we are going to learn about the basics of 8051 microcontroller. Now let us start with today's lecture. In this lecture, we are going to focus on basic features of 8051 microcontroller and its block diagram. The features of 8051 microcontroller are: it is 8-bit microcontroller with 4K on-chip ROM and 128 bytes of RAM. It is having 8 bits of data bus and 16 bit of address bus. It is having 4 input-output ports, 1 serial port, 5 interrupts are there, 2 timers, and A and B register, which is 8-bit register, and 16-bit data pointer, means DPTR, and PC, that means program counter register. So these are the general and basic features of 8051 microcontroller. Now let us look at the block diagram of 8051 microcontroller. The block diagram of 8051 microcontroller consists of an central processing unit, which is 8-bit, which is connected to an oscillator, which is having crystal oscillator, which provides 12 MHz or 16 MHz frequency. Some microcontroller also come up with the crystal oscillator, which is having odd frequency as 11.0592 MHz. The next block of 8051 microcontroller is 4 I/O ports, which is P0, P1, P2 and P3. Each port consists of 8 pins, which can be used as a input or output pins. Out of these 4 ports, P0 requires external pull-up resistors. The third block is bus control unit. This bus control unit is used to connect each block with each other and with central processing unit. So the controlling action of the buses is done by this bus control unit. The next block is serial port, which is having EXD and RXD pin. EXD is used to transmit data and RXD is used to receive data. The next block of 8051 microcontroller is 2 timers, that is timer 0 and timer 1. We use TCON and TMOD register with this timer. TCON is used to control the timer mode and TMOD is used to set timer mode. The next block is 128 bytes of RAM. So 8051 is RAM of 8051 is divided into 128 bytes, which is in 3 sections. The first section is of 32 bytes, which is called as register bank. The second section is of 16 byte, which is called as bit addressable area. The third section is called as scratchpad or general purpose area. The remaining 80 bytes are reserved as a general purpose area. The next block is ROM. 8051 is having 4K ROM, which is used for a program code. The last block is interrupt block. In 8051, we have 5 interrupts. Out of these 5 interrupts, 2 are external hardware interrupt, 2 are timer interrupt, and 1 is used for the serial interrupt. If you look at the block diagram, by looking at the block diagram, you will also get to know about the basic features of 8051 microcontroller. At the end, I would like to ask one question to the learners. That question is based on the crystal oscillator frequency. Why 8051 come up with odd number of frequency, that is 11.0592 megahertz. So just search this answer for this question and post your answer into the comment box. So thank you, student. In this lecture, we have learned about the features of 8051 microcontroller and general block diagram of the same. Thank you and have happy learning.